Get rolling?
Sure, 6:31.
Okay. I think everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from January 12th.
Yep.
Anybody have any comments, corrections, additions?
I didn't.
If not, do I hear a motion to accept?
I'll motion to accept.
Second?
Flo, you have to second because I have to abstain.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay, well, I took them. Can I do that?
Of course.
Oh, sure, then I'll second.
We'll tell
All
them,
in
go to
favor?
the tape.
Minutes are accepted. Let's look at the financials.
No paper.
Okay, Judy?
And they get duller each month, don't they, Bill? The funny thing, I know it. Well, now I did buy some new stuff because I'm looking around. Marianne and I, we take turns buying paper for the center between the veterans and us. And we needed some other card stock for something we're doing for St. Patrick's Day. So next month, I think you'll see more stuff on there. The other thing is though, on Verizon, I got a bill for, I don't know what it's for. I get so mixed up with their billing system, but it says, this is not a bill. This is a courtesy bill. I'm like, what the heck is a
Heck's a courtesy bill.
But don't pay this. And I'm like,
Thank you. Yeah.
but it is, I gotta pay it because there's other people in town who use it. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, I'm just paying it. And the lady, when I called, she goes, oh, you'll mess up the system. I says, no, there's other people who will appreciate that I paid this because I don't want to mess up everybody. We owe $41.99 every month. So that's what we're gonna pay every month. Is that Joanne come on there?
Yes.
Joanne
That
is
is
on
Joanne,
there.
Yep.
Okay.
If it's not a bill, then don't send me anything.
I know,
That's
well, that's,
right.
I had never seen anything that said that. This
Right.
is a courtesy bill.
Courtesy bill,
Courtesy bill. What is that about?
but it's not a bill.
Yeah. But
Oh,
other than that, I mean, it was very quiet, bill paying wise, the usual expenditures of nothing. That one that we used to pay for Windstream is gone. IT took care of that and they hooked the elevator phone up through an open line in the building. And Todd Bowden took care of that. So that bill should go away.
nice.
We haven't seen that, so hopefully. But other than that, on the bill payments, yeah, nothing. Something that you see, as you see here, it has the gifts. Next month, I'm gonna break that down differently. We did get the money for the furniture. That, remember I said that I got
Yep.
$10,000?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and I have money for the furniture as well as that upgrade to our communication, make the website look better. I want to keep that separate from regular gift money, just so I don't lose track of it. So next month, you'll see 3 of them broken out. You'll see like 20,000 in that other one. And speaking of the furniture, I didn't get to call her back. Cheryl Webb Scott, the interior designer, called me back today. She finally got some swatches and materials and chair samples, so we're moving on that, hopefully.
Good.
Okay,
So I can't see the financial and the screen. So now I've just
Okay.
lost the financial. I don't know what my problem is here, but
Right.
can you just tell me what you just said so I can write that?
Yeah, the only, the only financial that we had, and plus we can watch this again.
Right, well, that was the other
Very
thing.
close
Well,
to-
these, right, I should.
Right.
Okay, go. So what did you say?
We just paid the regular, $41.99 for Verizon Wireless, no other
Yep.
bills, very slow month for payment of, any other than payroll, payroll we pay every month, but
Mhm.
other than that.
And what was the
thing,
gift?
We have,
Yeah.
we got that gift. I asked for money through that trust fund. And they
Yeah.
have some money, but I have to write a letter as to what we need. And I asked them for money for furniture, so they were giving us $10,000 to upgrade the seating area in the library there. So,
Okay, good. So the request was sent.
yeah, the request was sent, the check was received, they sent the check out, and the good news
Oh.
is Cheryl Webb Scott has information, so hopefully we'll be working on that soon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so, and then the only expenditures under the gifts, people had asked for new DVDs for the exercise classes and some music things that we do in there. So we upgraded those. We probably, I think we bought about 10 of them, different ones. Lisa Rogalin, the activities coordinator, picked some new ones out.
Mhm.
And that is all I have on the financial there. So,
Anybody have any questions for Judy? If not, do I hear a motion to accept the financials?
So moved.
Second?
I'll
Flo,
second. Yeah, Flo will
Oh.
second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I
Aye.
forgot I had my,
Okay,
mute.
motion passes. Let's move on.
You
to
were muted,
Judy's.
Maureen.
I seconded third and the fourth times. It
Beautiful.
Okay.
was me.
I
Let's
know.
move on to Judy's report.
And before I go there, I forgot to say, Maureen, you look lovely. You look much more like yourself
Oh,
than you
yeah,
did the last meeting.
right.
You look
I-
good. You're healing well.
Yeah, I still have whiplash, but other than that, I'm okay.
That's-
Good.
That's
Yeah.
good. You look good.
Thank you.
That's right.
All right. I know we forgot about that.
I know you had black
What
eyes.
happened?
I can't believe how quickly my body healed. It was pretty amazing, to be honest, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
that's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Did
you
you
look
fall or
wonderful.
were you in a car accident?
No, I was delivering groceries for the pantry, slipped on some rock salt that was heavily laden on the ground and overcorrected, went headfirst into the tire of my car.
She looked like a raccoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say that with love, Maureen. You look like a nice raccoon.
that's right. My roommate from college said I was a Saint Bernard, so raccoons are cuter, I think, you know?
God bless her. I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you're on the mend.
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hasn't been a good year for Maureen's.
I know.
Okay, all right. Well, January, you know, the numbers were steady. They did go down, obviously, because of Omicron, which we knew was happening. And like Maureen had said, you know, having COVID in her family, everybody, I think, kind of laid low, stayed away, or was ill. Although we don't know of too many who come to the center, at least who were telling us that they were ill or anything like that.
Mm.
Because people still wanted to come. But we did have instructors, they took time off because they didn't want to expose themselves and their families. So, but like one of the classes is coming back next month. The other one, she was there, but the numbers just were low. Usually we'd have like 15 to 25 people in there and we had 8 and 9. So it was
Mhm.
a lot lower than it had been. But we can tell that things are going to pick up because people are calling on the phone, people are bored, people want to do something, whatever it is. I mean, we even had a lady come over to try bridge. She had no clue how to play it at all. She just, I think, wanted out. and
To
was
get
on
out.
bridge.
I don't blame her.
I know. I don't
Yeah,
think she
right.
liked it, though. It looked kind of.
Did you like it?
Well,
Oh.
well, because plus when the people come to play bridge or do something.
They're serious,
they're
right?
Yes.
serious. They
Yeah.
want to
Yep.
play.
Yep.
They don't want to
Too
teach. it.
bad.
So, but you know, we're working on it. The bridge group is going to go back to 2 days a week. They were only on the Tuesday, but starting next month, they're going to try doing it Tuesday and Thursday. They want to do it more, as does poker. But, you know, we'll see. And, you know, and as you all know, there's a bigger meeting than ours tonight. The health department is meeting on the masks. I don't know what'll happen. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of change from what's on the news and everything else we've heard. But I am sure if they remove the mask mandate, we will still have people wanting to wear a mask at the senior center, and they're more than welcome to do that. Maureen, I don't know what they're doing in Danvers. Have you guys taken the masks?
Not until the 28th of February, we're taking them, you know, the masks are no longer mandatory after the 28th. Now, that said, they were going to make some kind of caveat as to the public town buildings. So they haven't gotten back to us on that, you know?
Okay,
Mm.
yeah. Because I don't know, I mean, just from what I've seen in the paper, it says they'll probably lift the mandate here. But
Right.
We
But
I
probably
feel like
will
they
too.
might do it effective immediately too. Isn't that what Melrose did?
yeah,
Effective
although,
immediately?
right, but I talked to someone in Melrose and they said that their public buildings, they were still wearing masks.
They might have put that in there.
And I didn't know that, so I have no idea. We'll do whatever it is. We'll support whichever way. And if people still want to wear a mask, because we know there will be people who will still want, we welcome them, wear it proudly. You know, we'll probably even wear them ourselves. We're kind of used to them all the time. It
Right.
seems. So, with so many different people coming in and out.
You know, if I read tonight's item correctly, the mask mandate's in effect until March 9th.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what they said in the item.
Mm.
Okay.
For the school department.
School.
The school committee met last night.
Okay,
Oh, is
So no
that-
matter what the town council votes on tonight, oh no, it's the Board of Health, the school department.
okay, okay, so that's school department, okay,
Yeah. Oh, so, I mean, we know it's coming,
yep,
Right.
you know, so I don't think it'll be a bad thing either way at our place. I think people want to come out. I think they're hoping with the return of nice weather coming in another, month or two that they'll be back. And like I said, we're getting a lot of phone calls. People want into classes. All the classes that we have right now are actually full if everybody shows up. We are
Wow.
adding a new class. Maureen, it's that woman, that Katie Wadland. She's
Yeah.
doing a class for us. She's
Yeah,
a
good.
physical therapist, and
Yep.
she's starting with us March 1st. And
Good.
her class sounds very interesting because she wants to take it from, because she knows most of us, and I'll include myself. I've been sitting around since, March of 2020 and not doing anything. So she's going to take you from the basics. So it sounds good. And a lot of people who are in that boat, they're the ones who are signing up. I mean, there's some people who do the Zumbas and all that other class wanting to sign up, and we're saying this might be a little slow for you right now, but she's going to weed them out, she said. And, people who can do more, she's going to, kind of move them in that direction, that this is not the class for you. But she
Yeah.
has a great slate planned. She also is going to do some talks for us as well. So, and she'll do like assessments once she
Oh,
gets
good.
going, So
Is she a physical therapist? Is-
physical therapist.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's
Dr.
she's
Katie
got her
Wadman.
doctorate in physical therapy.
Yep.
And I actually had her as my own physical therapist.
Oh, did you?
And yeah, and she makes it more fun than drudgery.
Mhm.
And so,
Yeah.
it worked out pretty well. And she gives you take-home materials. It's not just like try to remember and catch up with me or anything like that. And
Mhm, mhm.
so I think she'll do a good job for you for sure.
Oh, good.
Um,
I know the people, like, she runs the Power for Park, I'm saying, I forget the title, that she runs at the Civic Center, Parkinson's class, exercise class. And the people who take that, they love that class. So
Yeah.
she does a good job over there. So we expect good things. She's very peppy and excited about it. She's been posting it on Facebook. So I think that's what's promoted it as well. So
Oh, good.
that class at this time is full. And when I say full, we're keeping the numbers around that 20, 25, just for now. If things get a little better, we can add maybe go up to 30. But like I've been telling you guys, the days of 40 plus people in a class, those won't be happening. And I don't think in the near future. This is just space wise. And after this, we should be, separated a little more. I know everybody loves certain classes, but couldn't have it that close.
Mhm, mhm.
So who else is coming back? But Mary Ann Snow, who does the mindful crafting, she does the little meditation, the crafting, she's hung in there with us. She was back last month. She's going to be back actually again tomorrow. She does her monthly little craft. That's always filled. So that's another good thing.
Good.
People are coming out. The tax people have returned. They returned last week. And I would say we probably only have 15 openings left for the tax.
Wow.
season.
wow.
So if you know anybody from Wakefield,
Hmm.
who fits the criteria, they should call and, book their
Okay.
appointment now, because once they're gone, they're gone. And
Are
if we
these
have-
AARP people, Judy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't get any AARP people for us.
See, we did. We got, there's three preparers down there. Well, there's two doing them and one checks it and stuff. There's fewer
Nice.
appointments. We only have, I think, like 90 for the season, 90 appointments, I believe, but I think they'll be all booked, I would think, by the end of this month. if
How do
not-
you get that? Does AARP send them out, or are they through Mystic Valley, or?
AARP sends them out. They approached us like many moons ago. They've been coming
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah, I know that.
So
You said
it
that.
is a nice service. It really is. This year they use, I think they did last year too, or the year before. They used to use our computers and stuff, but now AARP sprung for laptops for them. So they have their own laptops. So they don't even have to use us. They just need to use the Wi-Fi. But it's a great service. People leave very happy that they're done. We feel bad when we say no to people. We've had to say no to a lot of people from out of town because like Melrose isn't doing them, a few others aren't, so they're all looking for. We got quite a few from the housing area this year, which we're happy to see that. So the flyers that Beth put up worked, so that was good. We got quite a few. I think we've got more than we've ever got, so that was a good thing. So that was.
I just noticed Joanne, so Joanne Schooler is here. Hi, Joanne.
Yes.
Just,
She's moving around. She's there.
it's okay. I'll write you down. I got your name here.
You're muted, Joanne. Did you say something? No.
I don't
Oh,
think.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was unmuted. I mean, I
That's
was
okay.
muted.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm here.
I thought you were cleaning your kitchen. You kept moving around. I'm like, what's she doing?
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I just saw that she was there, so I.
I'm
add her.
here.
My
Okay,
notes, my accurate minutes.
there we go. All right. So Alice, the new class, where am I? Note. Oh, yeah, and we're working on starting the yoga class back up. That may start in April, but I have to make a couple of more phone calls on that with the previous instructor. So those are some other things we are.
Judy, what about one of the, the local restaurants coming in for lunch?
That, I think we gotta wait a little longer, just to make
Okay.
sure everything's settled. Because that is something, you're the like third person who's asked about that, because that is a good thing we'd like to bring
Yeah.
back. Just like even, someone asked, oh, can't you switch now the St. Patrick's Day? Where we had told them it was a drive-through a month and a half ago, because we didn't know where we'd be. We're gonna
Right.
leave it as a drive-through still.
Mhm.
So, I feel badly. Maybe I was saying we could do a drive-through drop-in if it's a nice day and the masks and we don't have too many people. But I don't know, it's a little late. Like some people said, oh, aren't you gonna give us corned beef and cabbage to go? We said, no, that's not what it is. That's not what's coming. They're just getting doodads. I don't want to give it away.
Some
on
Bailey's
TV.
Irish cream and some,
I know
There
it.
you go.
good.
That's it.
Toddy or something, no?
I know it. Yeah, while they drive through. There you go.
Right.
I'll have the police chief over there.
We just, and Danvers, we just put drive-through for Valentine's Day. 132 lunches. We cooked roast pork and white rice and dessert. and
Wow.
little
Wow.
Candies and stuff like that. And 132 is low. It's usually up at 160.
Wow.
So
Holy
my
moly.
boss, we have a regular restaurant quality kitchen and my boss loves to cook.
No kidding.
Wow.
So they do the cook, she does the cooking, or he, the boss there? Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm chopping peppers and onions till the cars come home.
Oh my
So
gosh.
You guys could do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have Serve Safe certification because of the pantry. And,
sure.
and our kitchen is certified as a
Nice.
restaurant qualified. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Wow. That's
Wow.
great.
So we've been doing it at every holiday since COVID began, and it's a lot of work, but it makes people
Yeah.
happy.
There you go. Well,
So,
I'll-
and it's a drive-through. My gosh.
We
Yikes.
schedule people for 5 every 15 or 20 minutes or so.
Oh,
And then they
wow.
line up their cars, and we have like a big awning outside. So we stand under the awning with the food, and here you go. Hey, how you doing? We dress up in Halloween costumes, or I wasn't Cupid this year.
Oh. Well, you should take the show on the road. Why don't you come cook for us?
There you
Feel
go.
like a slacker, because I'm not cooking for, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, they wouldn't, believe I cook.
Wow.
You
I
could
buy
probably
it.
do like corned beef sandwiches if you were inclined, but
Nah,
no.
No, no, that's a
Yeah.
lot. Tom, you'd have to come back and help.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Got kitchen help.
I'll help.
It's
There you go. Well, I know, I was gonna ask you guys, if you wanted to come by on the 17th and help 11:30. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I was looking for a leprechaun, actually,
Oh,
to see if someone would play that role.
What day of the
Magic
week
Down
is,
twice, so
what day of the week is that, Judy?
it's a Thursday.
Okay,
Oh, shoot.
11:30.
I can do it.
Great,
I
thank you.
I might not be able to do that.
That's,
Well, I could get a couple hours off.
that's
or I
all,
could-
don't worry, don't worry.
I'll try to get there too.
No, don't worry. I don't want anyone to lose their work or anything, because we can find people too, and like we've been,
Well,
you
I
know,
could
we.
bring my granddaughter. She
There
could
you
dress up as
go.
the
Oh, bring
leprechaun. Do you have a
her.
leprechaun costume?
Bring her. Sure, she can help you out there.
She
Because I
would,
think
she
we're gonna do the same thing like we did last year. We gave goodies, we gave the carnation,
Right.
the flower things. Flo, you helped
Mm.
us last year, right? Yeah.
I don't know if I did St. Patrick's Day. I might have. I don't know.
Seems like we've been doing these for forever. I don't
It
know.
seems like it's been going on forever. What?
Yeah. I really thought though, thought we would be inside for this one. I don't know,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the next,
Uh.
maybe the summer. That might be the way, but I don't know. So
Well-
we got that planned. More people are calling. People are talking, about getting back to doing things. We're trying to get better movies. If anybody tells you the movies stink, they have stunk. Hollywood has not done a good job during the pandemic in producing anything. But I can't change that. So that
Excellent.
is, what else? I want to make sure I got all my stuff. Yep. that-
Maureen Hickey, what does your shirt say, by the way?
It says Fitchburg State Mom.
Okay.
Aw, nice.
Very nice. A proud mother there.
And alumni.
Yeah. Oh, I
There you go.
didn't think of that. There you go. All right, and I think then that is all I have. Like I said, we're just hoping things turn next month. And I think by looking at the phone calls that we've got, I think the numbers will be better in the months to come.
Good.
Excellent.
All right. Is there a
So,
motion to accept Judy's report?
So moved.
And second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right, very good. Report is accepted. Let's move on to age friendly.
okay, I know on age friendly, did you guys ask me 3 questions? One of them was about the changing the name. That was one thing we discussed. And I keep missing Steve going back on what it takes, but I haven't forgotten that. I will have the answer on that thing.
And
The
that's
other
the
thing
senior
is,
center you're talking about?
yes, just
Okay.
if you to just make it the McCarthy
The
Center.
community
or
center or
something.
whatever?
Right,
Okay,
by leaving the name McCarthy,
right. Or
whatever,
yeah.
just dropping the word senior, because
Does that have to go through like will that have to be a ballot question or
I
something?
don't know. Like I said, I keep missing Steve to discuss it. So,
Okay.
maybe, I don't know. We'll just have to watch it, but I'll play it by ear. And as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. But, obviously our main goal is seniors anyways. We have to keep that in mind. I know sometimes we get off, we think we're not, like I know Susan was, not that she knows we serve seniors, but I think we get off track when we start talking about everything else we're doing age friendly. That's for everybody, but our main goal at the Council on Aging is obviously the 60 and over crowd.
Right.
The other thing was we can gather to discuss, how we were talking about the website, that new
Yeah.
changing to make that look clearer. I did speak to Steve. He said we can meet. He says you could have a couple of us in, a few of us in, just to show, whatever time works for somebody so we can explain it and discuss it a little further, what the vision is of that. We could probably even include maybe Jen McDonald. She could maybe come to the meeting. Maybe if it's some people could come during the day at the senior center just to discuss it a little further, or anybody needs clarification. I mean, we can call, whatever, but because it was made up of such a hodgepodge of people, and we're not going to be discussing Council on Aging stuff. So it's on the age friendly, it's on that website, it's information, so we could meet on that. I thought there was another question you guys asked, but I only wrote 2 down, but my apologies if there was a third item that I was supposed to check into.
Judy, meeting there at the town hall, that's off limits?
I spoke with Sherry. They have it set up. You have to be trained in how to use it. I will go and learn how to use it because I would like to meet in person. But
Right.
they
Yeah.
What
have
are you looking to use?
the you know how we used to meet in the conference room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've set that up so that can be zoomed. We could all be in there and we could zoom it while we're there.
Yeah.
And they would have it on record, you know, on video for all to
Okay.
see after the meeting, but we could meet in there in person,
okay.
which would be,
But we would have to Zoom it while we were there in
yes,
person?
because
Okay,
they are recording them at
Okay.
that time. So, yeah.
okay.
so anyways.
Now, what about if we were at the senior center? You're not gonna Zoom it there, are you?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so. I mean, I suppose
Okay,
it's not set up properly, but I suppose we could do it, like, I could just have the laptop out facing all of us.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
right now, they want us to Zoom it at the normal meeting place. Whenever, you know, when they get that back and running. So hopefully with the mask mandates, if that gets lifted, all that kind of stuff, we can start. Be good.
Let me know, Judy, too, if you go in and set up a training, because I'd be interested. You know, if
Was-
two of us learned how to do it, and then I
Yep.
could maybe do a housing authority meeting too,
Yep.
so.
Yep, no, that would be good.
Always helpful to have two people that know
People.
technology,
I
if
know.
we know it.
If we don't know. I forget, I keep my notes Sherry sends me for the thing all the time. I'm, oh, don't forget the transcript, put that on. I remember tonight. But I think that is all. I said it would be a quicker meeting. I do have one bit of information that has not, it should be on, I didn't put on other business. I left that off the agenda. I do have another, other business item.
okay,
So, okay, so the other business item is I am retiring. I am retiring May 1st. I'm going, yeah, after 36 years.
Wow.
wow.
Down, 19 at the senior center.
Mayday, Mayday.
I will, plus it's my anniversary. I'll be married 40 years that day, so
Wow, you'll have a lot to
That's
celebrate.
it was easy to remember.
Congratulations, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations. That's great. You've earned it.
Gosh.
I'm looking forward to it, but I would, if whoever comes next doesn't want me to help, I would help with any little things that need tidying up. It's not a problem because I'm not running away any place. I'm sticking around here. I'm not heading to Florida or anything like that for any big trip. So, you know.
You mean you're gonna come to the senior center and do painting and Zumba?
No, I don't think so, but to tidy up any of these. loose
Not yet.
things- No, not yet. I'm gonna try to stay away for a little bit. So, we'll see.
So
I
Judy, what's the process of them replacing you?
I just notified Steve. I filed my papers, so they will probably post the opening and go from there is what they'll do. That's why I didn't know how much time they needed. That's why I figured I'd give them plenty of time with the, you know, May 1st, I'll be gone. I'll stick around and help if they need it. If not, I'll be on my way. That's fine. So,
Steve does the hiring and the interviewing?
what was that? Steve?
Steve
Yes,
would do
Steve
the,
and Amy. I would
Steve and
think
Amy.
I would be involved, maybe someone or someone from our department maybe would be involved in that as well. But yeah, I'm sure, I know there's some good people out there from, you know, other towns have been interested. I'm sure there's people within the town. So, you know, the
Oh,
best.
we'll certainly miss you, Judy, that's for
Yes, we
sure.
will.
You guys.
You are a very hard act to follow.
So,
Yeah.
there you go. Thank
Very.
you. But it's just, you know, you have a good crew. That makes it. And you guys have made it easy as well. You've all, you know, helped in any way you can. I've appreciated every board that I've worked with back to, you know, when I came in 2003 and working with Delia Jeffrey, who was, I think, one of the longest serving board members in town. I think she was on the board for like 37 years.
Wow.
Yeah, Well, that was before term limits. But
Right,
still,
right.
she
That
was there in the
must have been.
beginning. She was there in the beginning, so
Wow.
one of the longest serving ones. So I've served with a lot of good people. So, you know, and I'm appreciative of that because we all make it run to work together. Nobody works alone. Everybody needs help. So, and I appreciate everybody's help. And I have a great staff over with Mary Ann and Beth and Lisa now and the new drivers. The new drivers are great, actually. Everybody compliments the new drivers that we've hired. So,
Oh, that's great.
everything's looking good over there. So
I hope we can come to the senior center before you go and have cake with you.
There we
I
go.
know, right?
You know?
Yeah,
Cake, yeah. We
That
have a
can't be a-
drive-through.
That can't be a drive-through. No.
Oh,
That
no.
won't be-
No, that's got to be in person.
Yeah, but just a drive-through, that's it.
That's
Thank
got to be in
you.
person.
I'll sit and they can drive by. There you go. But no, I'm
Nice.
looking forward to it. I mean, I have enjoyed myself, you know, and I'm very appreciative of, you know, being afforded this opportunity to work for the town. So I'm very thankful for that.
Well, the town's been lucky to have you there
Yes, absolutely.
running the
absolutely.
show. That's been
Absolutely.
good.
Yep.
No, well, you know, like I said, it's the people you surround yourself with, and we have good people, so very appreciative of that. So, but that's all I have.
Wow.
That's it. I told you it'd be a little quick one. I
Good.
wanted to let you know all that before it becomes public. So now I
Yeah.
didn't
I
want
know.
everybody to.
So we don't read the ad
paper.
in the item?
We don't want to read it in
Yeah.
the paper.
I know, that's it. That's it. I'm like, oh, that's why when we didn't meet last week, I was like, oh, I gotta tell them in case, because I know when you go to the retirement, they post
Yeah.
something and I'm like, oh my gosh, if someone sees it, so. And I did give Phil Liz in on the skinny, because when she called to say she wasn't
Oh, yeah.
gonna be able to do it, I told her, so she knew. But anyways, but
Wow.
that's it. But
Well,
like I said,
that's big news and I'm
we'll see.
sad, but I'm happy for you.
Yes,
Yeah,
See, I
I'm really
couldn't-
happy.
absolutely.
I had to go too, because Maureen and Tom, you're leaving too, so we might as well make the
Yeah.
three of
Yeah,
us
yeah.
go. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's right. So when are you both done?
April,
Yeah, that's their last meeting, like
April.
me, April, that'll be it.
Yeah,
See, we'll all go together.
Oh, boy.
yeah.
Champagne and caviar for everybody.
See?
We definitely have to go out to dinner or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, we should now that we can like go to restaurants and stuff.
Now that we know there's Charlie's Pizza there.
Oh, yeah,
There you
we
go.
can go there.
Yeah, I think I only saw one table when I went in to
There
pick
you
up
go.
my supper.
All right, I'll break the rule. We can eat it over at the senior center in the dining room. No one's eaten in there in months, so.
Right.
It is now. Although I gotta remember to turn the stove back on. We had, oh, that's right, I gotta fix that before I leave. We had an issue with the gas stove. And I called the light department. The guy was nice enough to come over. He goes, are you using it? I'm like, we're closed. He goes, just shut the gas off for now. But now if things are gonna open, I gotta get the kitchen fixer people in there to fix the stove.
Hmm,
I gotta write that down. I forgot all about that.
aha.
I want to leave everything in good order. That's why I'd like to have nice new furniture for everybody.
Oh,
the com-
nice.
the
Yeah.
Computer's working.
Go out with a bang.
That's it.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
Without the gas being turned on.
I know
Right,
it. I know.
right.
Funny thing is, and then I'm like a nut. I got a big note on my computer. Don't forget the gas is shut off. on the- I can't forget. I think Mary Ann has it too, because I keep reminding her.
I usually call myself and leave a message and say, hello, me, it's me.
It's yeah.
I do that. I used to
Yeah.
do that. The notes, sticky notes everywhere, and I
Yeah.
would leave myself messages. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Emails. I'm famous for doing that. Email
Or
myself. As
email.
I'm
myself.
sitting on the couch at night, I send myself an
Self
email.
one.
Don't forget this tomorrow.
That's what I
Or a
do.
text. I send myself texts all the time.
But, well, that is all I have. Like I said, it's a short one. Hopefully we'll have, more news about furnitures maybe coming in and more programs starting. And I'll let you know where we are. Oh, on the sign thing and, the process of replacing me.
Okay,
And, well, we don't find out about Maureen and Tom, but I know they have had a number of people apply, so.
good. That's
And
good.
Susan, oh no, Susan gets one more term. Okay.
Good.
And I guess
You-
oh,
yours-
she has one more term.
Yeah.
I'm in the last year of the term then, right?
Right, I
guess.
think you go, yeah, you might be up next year. I'll email those out to you guys. Because I always
It's
go
not
over them with
important.
Sherry. I always forget who's up when. And like I said, with the term limits, like Tom and Maureen, you can come back after 2 years and I think.
2
you
years,
guys
okay.
can. Yep.
Mark your
see.
calendar.
Is
Okay,
there
I'll be
really
doing,
a term
Uh,
limit now? There
What's-
really is term limits?
Yeah,
On
for
our
this,
board,
yeah.
the board, because sometimes,
Well, probably because that
It
person
changes
was on the
over.
board for 30 years.
no, she was good. Delia was lovely. But it was,
Oh,
it's
good.
good to make change,
Mhm.
and you-
Yeah.
So how many terms is it?
you could be appointed to 2 terms. Each term is 3 years, so you could have 6 years. I think there's one other board, someone told me, also has term limits. But then after, if you get off your second term, you have to take off
2 years
a 2 years, and then you can reapply to come back.
and reapply.
But I want to see if we can make it, anybody who helped on the age-friendly thing and has time, that they could always help us. Because I called back Judy Camelia once, because she was on the board when we started the age-friendly.
yeah.
And I called her for some information, even though she's not on the board, and that's not a board thing. She was kind of part of that process when we were doing that. I think
Right.
we even reached out to Heather, but I missed Heather because
Mhm.
she had a different perspective, so, but we don't want to be calling everybody we had, but I mean, I was just looking for some, different voices for that.
Sure,
So, but we'll talk.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody have anything else?
that's it.
If not, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion
I
to
move.
adjourn.
Second?
Second.
I'll s-
All in
And we had
favor?
made the motion.
All in favor, then we are adjourned.
Bye,
Thank you
happy-
all.
happy end
guys.
of the winter.